It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Now in the box, Luis Arias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jorge Soler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Jake Berger is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here comes another 0-2.
Ball, that's out. I got to count 2-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Suzuki.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting four.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Dansby Swanson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. looped out towards short. And one gone.
That is fair.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offense.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Birdie brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
So stepping in, Christopher Morrow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Candelario on at first, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jacob Stallings. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Into the box, Jesus Luzardo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. High pop-up. Candelario is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They lead all of baseball in runs scored, and maybe the primary reason for that, home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Happ, 28 years old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jake Berger. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Berger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4. Now to the plate, Josh Bell.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Brian De La Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of it. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Chisholm is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
This is in the air to right. Soler is there. And that retires the side. 3 up. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Chisholm starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic. Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter,
Standing in, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way. Christopher Morrow will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
That's
2-1. Well, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel. Umpire.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away.
And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Slow roller left side. And that's the second out. Now batting, Drew Smyly. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one. Men on third with two down. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The count now at 2-2. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Luzardo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Jake Berger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit back up the middle. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Ian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home misses. Ball 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 84.
Christopher Morrow will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 4, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now he couldn't pull that one back, as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. Here it comes.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Luke Little comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Ready once again, Brian De La Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So striding forward now, Jazz Chisholm. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 43.
Last half of the 7th here, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. fouled off. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike 1. The pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Suzuki will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs. Julian Merriweather has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Julian Merriweather.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, John Birdie.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stone.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Merriweather has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Jesus Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. From the stretch.
Nope, ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Bouncer to the left side.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Not shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeimer Candelario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Christopher Morrow.
Number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Number 74 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Jake Berger. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Josh Bell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Brian De La Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miami down to their last strike. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Drew Smyly earns his 5th winner of the year. Number 74 earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.